based on what we were advised by the joint scientific group earlier this month, we are now introducing an arrangement which will provide more convenience for the resumption, for travelers to resume coming to Hong Kong. It works on the basis of antibody tests, which I understand is quite unusual up to now all over the world. But since our experts have given this view, and antibody test does confirm that the vaccine has had its effect. So what we will be doing is for arrivals into Hong Kong, if that particular passenger is willing to take an antibody test and the antibody test is positive, which means that he or she has antibodies, then the mandatory quarantine period at the designated hotel could be reduced from 14 days to 7 days. I believe this will be much welcomed by a lot of business travelers coming to Hong Kong. According to the joint scientific group's advice, they would rather prefer the antibody test to be taken in Hong Kong. Whereas sometimes for the COVID-19 test, we could accept pre-boarding certification, although now it's also test and hold at the Hong Kong International Airport. So in order for that fully vaccinated passenger to take an antibody test in Hong Kong, inevitably he or she will have to stay in a hotel for a while waiting for the antibody test. So that would mean that that passenger has to book on the basis of a longer period of quarantine, say 14 days. But if he or she is being advised maybe on second day or the third day that, your antibody test is positive, so you could actually leave the designated hotel earlier, a week earlier, then I would very much appeal to the Hong Kong hotels that they should allow that flexibility for the passengers instead of charging them for the full 14 days. I have already asked the Tourism Commissioner to start these negotiations with the hotel sector, because at the end of the day, we want Hong Kong to become again a very welcoming place.